Hi, this is Euan. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up some servers for hosting OpenCRVS. So here you can see I have set up some basic servers for OpenCRVS installation. You can see I've got a QA server which is 16 gigabytes of RAM, and the same kind of high spec for a development server. I've got a production manager node, and I've got a production worker node. So I've got some load balancing. I'm going to have a cluster of 2 servers in production. I've got my staging environment, so these are all the same specification. And finally, I've got a low specification backup server, just 1 gigabit of RAM, and I've got some extra storage of 1 terabyte on that backup server. So as you can see, all the other servers are high spec, but the backup server is low spec. So what I need to do is I need to SSH into each of these servers and create a provision user. And at the same time, just you can check that the disk has been partitioned correctly and you've got enough space and things like that. But I won't be doing that because I've just shown you the space that's available. So I'm going to log in using SSH. So by default, root access is enabled in DigitalOcean. My provider, our automated scripts will block root access, and they'll require 2-factor authentication to SSH in the future. So all of this will get secured, don't worry. So I am logged into the server. This is the QA server, and I'm just going to create a provisioning user. And I'm going to add that to the provision group and give it sudo access. And I'm going to switch to that provision user, and now I am going to create an SSH key for that user. Okay, so we have just echoed a little helpful message to you. This is the SSH key you need to add to GitHub environments. So this is the private SSH key for my quality assurance server. So you need to copy that and paste it somewhere, because you'll need it later when you're creating the environment for this server. So I'm going to put all my keys in this text file and use them later. So this is the QA server. You also need to remember what the host name is for that server. So copy the host name, and of course the IP address you will need. And then you can just, I'm just going to remove the temporary file that I created to display this key. And I'm going to repeat the same steps for all the other servers.